Well, some of the priorities Governor Braun outlined in a State of the State are also on the list of the Indiana Chamber of Commerce. I'm pleased to be joined in studio this week by the Chamber's as President and CEO Vanessa Green Sinders. And Vanessa, as always, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Your reaction, first of all, to the Governor's State of the State address from a business perspective.
Sure. Well, I was honored to be there and really excited to hear some of kind of shared priorities and goals being talked about. You know, our mission is all about economic competitiveness and growth for the state. And the governor listed off, you know, Indiana's real GDP growth is above the national rate. We're 2 times Illinois and Ohio, 3 times Kentucky. And I think our collective job is to keep that momentum going. And I think there's some opportunities in the legislative session to do that.
The Indiana Chamber is out with its list of priorities for this legislative session. As you look at those key priorities, what are they?
Sure. Well, we, as I think you know, we have an economic vision plan for the state, Indiana Prosperity 2035, that guides our overall advocacy. The topics that our members are most focused on right now are economic growth and education and workforce. And so that's where our priorities lie. First of all, we hear a lot about childcare and early learning and lack of access. So there's some efforts moving at the State House to work on that. Work-based learning, skilling up the next generation of workers. How do we reduce friction and get employers doing more work-based learning? And then on the economic growth side, whether it is making us more competitive from a legal landscape and tort reform, there's some meaningful things being talked about now. 2, watching tax conformity and the kind of implementation of the One Big Beautiful Bill from the federal level. What is Indiana conforming to? Where are we decoupling? How do we maintain that competitiveness?
Also, the whole concept of township, local government consolidation is back. It's been around for a long time, controversial in some communities around the state, but that seems to be changing a bit.
Sure. Well, look, I think we are in this age where we need to be creative about solutions. There's lots of fiscal challenges, and I think folks are and local governments are open to new ideas and solutions. And the Indiana Chamber has long talked about if we can find efficiencies, if we can bring units of government together and reduce redundancy, let's do it. And there's some legislation being talked about related to giving townships the option to consolidate, which we are supportive of.
All right. Vanessa Green Sinders, the President and CEO of the Indiana Chamber. Great to see you as always. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Gerry.